Hello and welcome to this video. It's been a while, almost a year since I last uploaded for Minecraft, but I've picked up the game again and I have a couple projects I want to work on. This is just going to be a small update video, so I haven't done anything substantial yet, but there have been some changes and I want to talk about the projects as well. The first change, I installed Optifine. When I did return to the game, I noticed my base was actually a bit laggy, and I'm pretty sure it's because of all the item frames in my villager area, but I didn't want to substitute them for something else, so I picked up Optifine instead, and it's doing quite a lot to alleviate the lag. Uh, Before the other changes, the projects I want to work on, uh, I wanted to make a shulker farm in the end, but realized I wanted it to be a permanent farm, so I wanted to decorate it, and I figured, well, I should probably decorate the main end island first, so that would be the first project I'm working on. Um, to do that, I needed ghast tears, so I needed a ghast farm to make the end crystals to kill the dragon and generate the 20 end gateways. And for the ghast farm, I needed wither roses and magma blocks. So for the wither roses, I needed chickens. I needed a very simple, I didn't need a lot of wither roses, so a very simple, straightforward wither rose farm. And what I found online is mobs killed by the wither's explosion from spawning is enough to drop wither roses. So in the end dimension, most people probably already know this, but if you trap the wither underneath the end portal, it'll just suffocate there, and it won't break any blocks, it won't hurt you or anything like that. So that's where I'm spawning the wither, and then I just surround that area with adult chickens. I'm pretty sure babies don't drop anything, but yeah, so the change I made, if you maybe recall from a previous video when I built these animal farms, this chicken farm only collects feathers. I have since changed that to also collect eggs. I got a bit lazy with the redstone. Instead of fiddling with what I had in the back to collect the eggs with the feathers, I am just siphoning from the hoppers underneath the moss carpet there, and I'm collecting them right here. I've got 2 double chests, and this is where the eggs collect. And then when these are full, the system resumes and feathers collect instead. And this is just a small bit of redstone to hide the chest. I didn't want a button or anything, so just pick up the carpet, and yeah, that's about it for this was the only change to the base right now, I think. And then that is for the wither roses. And then for the second part of the ghast farm was I needed magma blocks. So I made a very basic magma cube farm using the spawner from the bastion I excavated for Blackstone like last year when I was building my nether hub and nether tunnels. It's very, very messy. I will most definitely clean it up in the future and most likely turn it into a froglight farm as well. That's a whole another project. But then I can show you the, where am I? It's the animal farm, and you go down. I will show you the ghast farm real quick. It's all the way over here. I have it set up on the nether roof with my gold farm and... Why isn't that working? Interesting. With the gold farm and piglin bartering farm. Something shot me. But that's okay. So up there is the bartering farm and the gold farm, and past it, so I needed to build it in a what's it called? Soul Sand Valley. Where is it? Is it higher? No, I think I passed it. Yep, I passed it. Nope, now I'm lost. Let me try that again. I don't know where I am. I will cut to it when I find it. Okay, there it is. I don't know how I got lost like that, but yeah. So it's just a platform of magma blocks, and every 3 blocks, or 3 magma blocks between dirt blocks with wither roses. I'll see if I can link the farm I found this on. I didn't copy it exactly. Oh, maybe I did. I'll try to link the farm, but yeah, that's the gas farm. They might be a bit loud. And the minecart just collects everything, and that's how I was getting the ghast tears. And then another change I made while I was trying to collect my wither roses. Before, I was actually underneath in the nether, flying to the nether fortress that I was getting my wither skeleton skulls from. It's in a Soul Sand Valley, so that's it was higher spawn rate. But I was getting lost every time I flew back and forth between the hub and the nether fortress, so I instead put down 2 lodestones, one at each on the nether roof. So I've got one here, and these compasses, these are extras I think, these lead to this one, and then I have one other that leads to the nether fortress, so I'm using those to go back and forth on the nether roof. It's much easier this way. And then now I can show for the portal, right? The end, in the end dimension, I've already put in some work. Decorating, or trying to decorate the end island, the main island. So I'll show you that real quick. And goes that way, I think. Is that? No. Down there is the bastion for the magma cube spawner, and that way is to it's a quarry of sorts, but I'll get into that at some point in the future. So yeah, let's go check out what I've done in the end so far. This end portal room, I will probably decorate this as well, but I might do that separately. It's just a lot of things already. And then, so here's what I've done so far. I've leveled out the terrain and made a ring around it, a circle, and filled it with water. This is where I was spawning the wither and filling it with chickens. And I've already killed the dragon, I think a little over 20 times. I can't quite recall how many, but fun fact, if you kill the dragon with beds, it does not count towards your statistic. So I was using this to keep track of how many times I needed to kill the Ender Dragon before I had all of the end gateways. The dragon did kill me twice. I also died to an explosion from the end crystals. I was waiting for the dragon to spawn, just staring up at the sky. Didn't realize I was so close to the crystals, and they blew up, I blew up, and my inventory also blew up. I was not happy about that. But that's just how it goes sometimes. I have started working in a creative world on the design I want in here. And another fun fact, while I was doing that, I noticed that the end gateways here, they're not actually all symmetrical. They're off by a couple blocks, each of them. So that kind of got on my nerves, so I was looking online for ways that I might be able to fix that for, like, just keeping it symmetrical for the design I want to put in place. And I did find some commands that will allow me to manually move the end gateways how I want, and they'll still function to the other end gateways out like several thousand blocks, just all the normal stuff, but they should all function the same. And I'm considering actually making a tutorial on how to manually adjust the end gateways if anyone's interested. But yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I will see you in the next video. Actually, about that, I don't know how long this project is going to take. So it might be a few weeks, it might be a month, it might even be 2 months. I'm not sure, but it'll be a while before I've uploaded the finished product. I may even upload something else in between, I'm not sure. Just kind of playing it by ear. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.